Hallöchen Leute, willkommen zurück zu Persona 3 Reload. Bald beginnt schon wieder die Schule. Und dann können wir auch endlich den einen Socialing anfangen. Heute ist der letzte Tag der Winterferien.
Oh, hello.
Nee, ich hab geschlafen.
Koromaru-san looks quite happy. We'll wait for you here. Please enjoy yourself as much as you like. School resumes again tomorrow, doesn't it? I'm actually looking forward to it. I see everything so differently now. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we could walk home together after classes tomorrow. I'd
Kleiner
like to
Teaser.
experience the town alongside you. Welcome back, Koromaru-san. What is that you have there? What's that? You would like to trade this in for a treat? Are you feeling hungry, Koromaru-san? All right, we can get a snack when we get back. But only a small one, understood?
Heute fängt das dritte Semester an.
Come to think of it,
Hast du das Gerücht über die Sekte gehört?
Excuse me?
Hey, so darfst du das nicht nennen, wenn du gar nicht darüber weißt. Außerdem ist es ziemlich eindeutig, dass das Ende naht. Oh naja, wir können wohl nichts dagegen tun. Übrigens, was die Hausaufgaben für die zweite Stunde angeht.
Everyone, listen
Frohes neues Jahr alle zusammen. Die Winterferien sind schon wieder vorbei. Kein Alkohol mehr. Ach Mist, ihr seid noch gar nicht alt genug dafür. Tut mir echt leid für euch. Aber da wir im neuen Jahr sind, habe ich eine berechtigte Frage an euch.
Listen.
Also, Yuki-kun. Ja, was ist? Frau, die mich liebt. Kennst du den Mönch Ikkyo? Er ist so berühmt, dass man sein Leben sogar in einer Fernsehsendung verfilmt hat. Der hat zum Neujahr Folgendes gesagt. Das Neujahr ist wie das Inhaltsverzeichnis einer Reise zu einem bestimmten Ort. Welchen bestimmten Ort meint er? Das Jenseits, sage ich jetzt einfach mal, weil es zum Spiel passt. Ja, das stimmt. Unser Neujahrsschmuck ist nur ein Meilenstein auf dem Weg ins Jenseits. Ikkyo war ein sehr exzentrischer Mann. Zu Neujahr hatte er einen Stock bei sich mit einem Totenschädel an der Spitze und er sagte zufällig vorbeigehenden Personen Sachen wie der Tod rückt näher. Egal, wenn ihr mehr über solche angestaubten Sachen wissen wollt, fragt Ikoda, ich meine Herrn Ikoda. Gut, öffne bitte die Bücher.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
Heute ist es schön warm draußen. Kommst du mitten aufs Dach? Wäre doch schön, da oben ein bisschen zu plaudern. Ja, hast du Zeit? Du hast doch Zeit, oder? Hänge ein bisschen auf dem Dach ab. Anscheinend sind Junpei und Yukari beide auf dem Dach. Ich beschließe, sie dort zu treffen.
Oh, sorry. I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it.
Mit den drei, wo es
Find
angefangen hat.
Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel.
Und nichts hat sich
Anyhow, it's
geändert
so
bei den
nice
zwei.
today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all 'cause of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude? Hell yeah! I'm gonna make the final ball a home run.
Don't spoil him. He's gonna let it go to his head again. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah, but you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them, too. Let's show them what C's 2F's trio can do. Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped.
Oh! I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
Auch ein cooler Moment. Gab's im Original auch nicht. Also, du hast hier viel mehr Charaktermomente einfach. Das tut dem Spiel richtig gut, so wie in Persona 4 und 5 halt eben. Und wen haben wir denn hier? Aigis. Genau, sie ist der Social Link, den man am 8.1. freischaltet. Und eigentlich auch tatsächlich jeden Tag mit ihr sprechen muss, weil sonst kannst du es, glaube ich, nicht schaffen, soweit ich weiß. Ich war eine Weile nicht mehr in der Schule. Ich weiß, das Timing ist nicht das Beste, aber ich sehe jetzt so viele Dinge anders. Ach gut, dann hast du nach der Schule schon was vor? Wenn du nichts dagegen hast, würde ich gerne mit dir nach Hause gehen.
That's great.
Danke. Ach, aber ich würde gerne noch wohin, bevor ich in ins Wohnheim gehe. Wollen wir gehen?
I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines. But lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. We waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it. but it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
Ich kann einige schwache Zuneigung spüren. Auch Rang 20, genauso wie Judgment, aber ein anderes. Und zwar Aeon. Und ich weiß auch gar nicht, warum die Gold ist, aber ich weiß auf jeden Fall, damals in Persona 3 Fest war dieser Social Link neu. Also ich denke mal vielleicht deswegen. Genauso wie in Persona 4 und 5 Royal, ja dann Adachi und Akechi als neue Social Links dazugekommen sind.
But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.
Eiges wirkt irgendwie einsam.
Welcome back.
Hey, wie war dein Tag? Verglichen mit letztem Jahr wirkt die Schule anders. Irgendwie eine seltsame Atmosphäre, findest du nicht? Eine Menge Mitschüler aus meiner Klasse haben über die Sekte und ähnlich komisches Zeug geredet. Ich schätze, es hängt mit dem Erscheinen von Nix zusammen.
Hey.
Bitte sag mir Bescheid, sobald du in den Tartarus willst. Aber guck mal, auch die Farben, die Farben ändern sich auch. Hättest du etwas Zeit für mich? Ich warte an der Iwatotei Station. Auf sowas habe ich gewartet. Danke, damit wir ihm... Und guck mal, das gab es im Original zum Beispiel nicht so, welche Events. Deswegen ist es sehr nett einfach, dass man hier trotzdem, auch wenn man hier eigentlich seine ganzen Social Links schon fertig hat, außer jetzt natürlich Eiges, dass man trotzdem noch Events einfach hat. Also gut, weißt du, was du essen willst?
Alright. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here's been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea.
I just figured I should get to know Kurosawa-san better since he's done so much for me. And maybe I just want a bit of a reference for the future. I'll tell you about it later.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching. Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits. The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further. I have no idea why the two of you would look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not above helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
I wouldn't be so sure. Against a gun, your best bet is to feint and approach from the side. Nothing abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes. Maybe the three of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately, what with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a job to do before that. I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. I'm gonna fight for our futures, and I'm gonna be the big brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget.
Dann haben wir jetzt Akihikos Episodes auch fertig.
Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later. No particular reason, but if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. All right? How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check. For tonight, at least, you and I will be going strong for years to come. You'll get your turn eventually. All right, let's go.
Wir haben angeregt über den bevorstehenden Kampf diskutiert. Ich glaube, Aigis braucht ja keine Level-Ups, soweit ich weiß. Was habe ich jetzt gemacht? Ja, hier ist Aigis. Ja, das sind beides Rang 20. Ich finde es übrigens sehr süß, dass auch hier immer noch Shinjiro dabei ist. Hallo Makoto-san, schönes Wetter heute. Falls du nichts dagegen hast, würde ich gerne wieder mit dir nach Hause gehen.
Thank you very much.
Vielen Dank. Können wir vorher noch einen Abstecher aufs Dach machen?
I like this place. I can see the entire town from here. The Moonlight Bridge is to the right, and over there is Polonia Mall. Oh, and did you know you can also see our dorm from here? Back in Yakushima, where I'd been sleeping, the ocean waters were much clearer than they are here. But I prefer the view here. Before I came here, I didn't even think about whether I liked the scenery or not. What about you? Do you like it here? I'm so glad to hear that. Feeling the same way? Watching the same scenery? It's nice. I began to feel emotions towards various things that I hadn't felt before. It's a little scary sometimes. But if I can change by being with you, then I want to cherish these feelings.
Eigentlich offenbarte mir ihre Entschlossenheit.
Oh, I'm sorry to have gone on for so long. It's still January, so the winds can get quite chilly up here. It would be awful if you caught a cold.
I see you're back.
Nur noch 3 Wochen bis Tag X. Das Schicksal der ganzen Welt. Darüber mache ich mir gerade keine Gedanken. Ich denke momentan nur daran, weiterzumachen. Gib mir bitte Bescheid, sobald du in den Tat rausgehst. Nächsten Part. Oder? Ja, ich überlege gerade. Mir fällt doch gerade ein, wir haben nicht mal Pflanzen auf dem Dach.
Oh, I apologize.
Achso, habe ich. Hä? Warte mal, sind die am Arsch jetzt? Das wird mir gar nicht angezeigt.
Yes. Ah, these bugs. I'll get them with a repellent. That should be enough for today. Let's head back now.
Okay, gut, Leute, würde ich sagen, machen wir im nächsten Part weiter bei Persona 3 Reload. Bis dann, ciao.